A question I'm asked a lot is, I was in an accident, why do I need a lawyer? I have insurance, I have an insurance agent, I can talk to that person. Why should I get a lawyer involved who is simply going to take a percentage of what I ultimately receive as compensation for my injury? The issue is that insurance companies absolutely are not in the business of maximizing what they have to pay out. They are not looking to pay you more money. To the contrary, they are looking to see if they can get out of a situation as inexpensively as possible. So the reality is, if you deal with an insurance company, the insurance company will say, okay, we'll pay you X amount. But the reality is probably that insurance agent had a whole lot more money that they could have paid you if you had known how to appropriately demand it, or if they knew that you might take them to trial. Because if you don't have a lawyer, they certainly know there's no way this is going to trial, so it becomes much easier to lowball someone. If you have a lawyer on your side who knows what he's doing, who can make the appropriate demands to the insurance companies and build a case the right way, it's far more likely that you will get that insurance agent to pay the maximum of what they can pay as opposed to the minimum. Any case where the negligence of person A causes an injury to person B, I've handled cases, whether it's car accident, slip and fall, truck accident, dog bite cases, medical malpractice on a bigger scale. Any situation where the negligence of one person causes injuries to another, the injured party absolutely can benefit from having legal representation, and I've provided that legal representation for many clients over the years. Certainly anyone who's lost a loved one to an accident, that's a wrongful death claim, and that's also another type of case where people absolutely need representation. I've handled those cases over the years as well. A mistake many injury victims make is to try to tough it out right after the injury. Most people are not looking to go to the doctor. Most people are ethical people who are not looking to build a case when they haven't truly been injured. So a lot of times when people are in a car accident or a slip and fall or injured in any way, shape, or form, they tough it out for a while instead of seeking medical help. The reality is, if a person has been injured, it makes sense to go to a doctor, to seek medical help, to find out A, what's wrong with me, and B, to start the process of building a case if indeed it turns out that you have suffered long-term injuries as the result of negligence of another. And certainly getting a lawyer involved right away will help in that regard, because certainly when a client asks me, what should I be doing? One of the things I frequently advise clients is, if you're not feeling well, if you are injured as a result of the negligence of someone else or any sort of an accident, do seek medical help right away. It's important to understand that there are statute of limitations with respect to any injury case. That is, there's a specific period of time within which you must file suit. It's important to talk to a lawyer right away so that you understand what the statute of limitations is as it applies to your situation, and so that you can get the appropriate treatment and build a case, if appropriate, so that that can be presented to an insurance agent or indeed a judge or a jury within the appropriate period of time. I have handled cases ranging from more minor situations such as fender bender, automobile accidents, or slip and falls, to much more serious cases such as wrongful death, medical malpractice, catastrophic injury. Frequently on bigger cases, you collaborate with other lawyers, with other expert witnesses to prepare the best case and make sure that a person who suffers a catastrophic injury gets the monetary relief that they deserve. On injury cases, the fee arrangement I have with the client is that I would be paid at the conclusion of the case. In other words, a percentage of whatever I was able to obtain on behalf of a client would be paid to me as the fee. We would discuss that absolutely at the beginning of the case, and our agreement would be memorialized in a written fee agreement. I have handled cases throughout the southeastern Pennsylvania area, Philadelphia and the surrounding suburbs, Chester County, Bucks County, Delaware County, Montgomery County. Certainly for anyone who is the victim of an injury or malpractice or suffers a catastrophic loss in the southeastern Pennsylvania area, I could help. And my suggestion is, if you or a loved one is wondering whether it makes sense to get a lawyer involved, to give me a call so we can discuss your rights and options and whether I may be able to help. My phone number is 610-270-8800, or I can be reached on my website, Hillis Law, HILLESLAW.com.